Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has said the military realizes that the experiment of regime change has gone wrong. Khan was ousted from power after losing a no-confidence motion in Parliament last April. He had accused the then Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa of conspiring with the opposition leaders and the US to remove him from office. China on Monday said that more than 10 US high-altitude balloons have flown over its airspace without permission since the beginning of January 2022. This came after the US shot down a Chinese surveillance balloon that entered American airspace. Chinese Foreign Ministry said the US should change its course and introspect itself rather than smear and accuse China. Iran has released filmmaker Mohammad Rasoulof over 6 months after arresting him. A pro-reform newspaper reported on Monday. Rasoulof, whose film, There Is No Evil, won the top prize at the 2020 Berlin International Film Festival, was arrested in July for criticizing the government's crackdown on protests in Abadan over a deadly building collapse. Amid speculation on unidentified objects that were shot down by the U.S. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said, "I know there have been questions, but there is no indication of aliens or extraterrestrial activity with these recent takedowns." Earlier, U.S. Air Force General Glenn Van Herk said he hasn't ruled out alien origins of the unidentified objects. Several sperm banks in China have issued appeals encouraging college students and young and healthy men aged between 20 and 40 to donate sperm and offered up to 84,000 rupees, 7,000 yuan. This comes after China's population recorded negative growth for the first time in 61 years, decreasing by 850,000 in 2022. Moldova's President Maya Sandu has accused Russia of plotting to use foreign saboteurs to overthrow her government to stop the country from joining the European Union and to use it in the war against Ukraine. Russia's attempts to bring violence to Moldova will not work, Sandu said. Last week, Ukraine said it had uncovered a Russian intelligence plan to destroy Moldova. Agitating transport workers in Nepal on Monday set 2 police vehicles on fire and vandalized public and private properties as they hit the street against alleged excesses of the traffic police. Police fired multiple rounds of tear gas to disperse the agitators but were not able to bring the situation under control. Turkish ambassador to India Firat Sunel shared a picture of relief material sent by India to earthquake-hit regions in Turkey and said, "Thank you India." He added, "Each tent, each blanket or sleeping bag is of vital importance for the hundreds of thousands of earthquake survivors." Around 12 tons of relief material reached Turkey from India on Sunday. NDRF sniffer dogs Romeo and Julie helped save a 6-year-old girl who was trapped under the debris in Turkey. "We always have dogs and handlers in pairs. We decide and release one dog first, it goes. Searches and barks to indicate the possibility of a live victim. Then the second dog is released and it confirms," an NDRF handler said. Russian state news agencies reported that Moscow has supplied India with arms worth $13 billion, around 1.07 lakh rupees crore, in the last 5 years. Notably, India is the world's biggest buyer of Russian weapons and reportedly accounts for around 20% of all Russian arms sales. India is among Russia's main partners in the military technical cooperation field, a Russian official said. Sri Lanka has dismissed claims of former Congress leader P. Nedumaran on LTTE chief Velupillai Prabhakaran being alive, calling them a joke. It is confirmed that he was killed on the 19th of May 2009. DNA has proved it, said Sri Lanka's Defence Ministry spokesman Colonel Nalan Herath. Nedumaran earlier said Prabhakaran will appear before the public soon. Elon Musk said Starlink remains the main source of communication for Ukraine after the company restricted its military use there. Responding to a call to not restrict the service in Ukraine, Musk said, "We won't contribute to escalation of conflict that could lead to World War III." Ukraine reportedly used Starlink to fly drones with anti-tank grenades over Russian positions. The United States has told its citizens residing or traveling in Russia to leave the country immediately, due to the war in Ukraine. Exercise increased caution due to the risk of wrongful detentions. Do not travel to Russia, the U.S. Embassy said. The last such public warning was issued in September after President Vladimir Putin ordered a partial mobilization